Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes can either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
The best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen Entchev here with Alex Tellez. Ready for a big show today, Alex. 5 diamond headliners and 15 boxes left. That's just the photo headliners. Calvin Johnson. We have a Cowboys triple signed. Aikman, Irvin, and Smith. Justin Fields, John Elway. And how about Megatron and then Drew Brees? Drew Brees is the other one. Drew Brees Flash Authentic. That's going to be a lot of fun. All of these secondary names you see in the listing, like CeeDee Lamb, Beast Mode, and a few others, Nick Bosa, those are out there too. 10 and 15 chance at a headliner in all. We have a unique break currently up on the site. We have combined the 1 in 4 break with the college break, which is a full-size mixer. It's authentic helmets and rep helmets. All the photoed headliners are authentic. So the 175 a spot, there's going to be one in 4 box, and there's going to be 1 college box. It's a double box break. The 1 in 4 slot is automatically the everything else spot. So you can get, for example, Steve Young and Josh Allen plus a 1 in 4 box. It's not a diamond break, although it is all authentic headliners. I know we have the wrong graphic. Did send it over to the graphic lady to fix it. She'll get that fixed. We'll update that. But just to be clear, that is how that break will work, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Cannot wait to get started, Alex. How are you today?
As we were just talking about before the show,
fair.
Justin Fields is not good. The Bears are not good. I want Deion Sanders and Shador.
Let's go.
That's my new thing. Yeah,
Here's that picture we were talking about, Alex and I, before.
Yep.
A wide open receiver. Justin Fields takes a sack on this play. Tough times for Bear fans. But a lot of good stuff here in the break room. Looking forward to an awesome show. You know what's tougher though for some fans? Maybe the Bengals.
Yeah.
0-2 back-to-back AFC title games. I mean, personally, I didn't have huge expectations for the Bears, but I think everyone did for the Bengals.
I think worse than both of those, the Chargers.
That's also tough.
They have Justin Herbert too.
Yeah,
Ooh.
tough. So we'll get the show started. 2 virtual dice, looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. Let's see here. We got ourselves a 4 and a 4. 8 will work on the dice roll. The automatic wheel spin today is going to be the vault. That'll be the wheel spin for both shows, unless we close it out this show, Alex. So there's 3 vault boxes left. We have a single and a double up. 2 of the last 3 are authentic helmets. I know that because I felt the box personally. They're heavy. Sammy Joseph, I know is out there, Sammy. If you would like to move your spot in the double to 2 spots in the single, we are more than happy to do that for you. There's not any photo headliners left, but the vault, as always, has good names. 1 and 4 in particular, great names, headliner or not. That's going to be our second break, but we're starting with a slab. This is a never-ending slab single. So boxes 1 through 25. Let's see what we got here.
A little quiet out there today.
I know. Where's everyone? Where's everyone in the chat?
Got 2 Monday night games tonight.
Yes, we do. So score predictions, drop them in. I'm going 2 upsets, Alex. Mini upsets.
I know you love your Panthers.
I love the Panthers. I'm Team Bryce Young, the guy that I was hoping the Bears would get. And I'm, Pittsburgh at home against Cleveland. I know it's 2023. I know it's different. I know Pittsburgh's not as good, but Pittsburgh at home against Cleveland, enough said. Going upsets, mini upsets with both picks. But I am taking the Dogs, the Panthers, and the Steelers tonight. How about you?
I will be taking the Steelers, but I will be taking the Saints.
Okay, sounds good. We'll do box 2 in the slab cards. I'll get you guys randomized for your divisions. How is everyone doing on a Monday afternoon? Hopefully you guys are good. Let me know how your weekend was, how bets are looking, how fantasy's going, and most importantly, what would you like to break today here at UA? A lot of great options, as always, in the break room. Michael Bennett, you've got the NFC North, NFC South. Michael's fired up about that thrilling Washington win.
Oh, man.
Talk about hanging on at the end for the Commanders. Delane Turner makes me think of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You've got the NFC East new customer, Chris Newman, NFC West and AFC North. Warren Sullivan, AFC South. Michael Bennett, AFC East. And Michael Bennett, AFC West. Box 2 coming up here. 2 of 25 in the slabs. Oh my gosh. I have never, ever, ever pulled this slab card in the room before. We have a former Pro Bowl receiver, former Super Bowl champion. It's Jordy Nelson on the Kansas State slab card. This is beautiful right here. 2007 Bolitnikoff finalist for top college receiver. School record in receptions and touchdown catches. 122 catches in 07 in college. My goodness. 9-min Becca 10 autograph. Former Green Bay Packer going home to Michael Bennett. As you may know, Alex, Kansas State Wildcats, guess what they did this weekend?
Lost to Mizzou on a game-winning field goal.
That's right. Not only a game-winning field goal, an SEC record, 61-yard kick, Harrison Mevis. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this is funny, by the way. Didn't quite play as good as this guy, but I could somewhat buy it. On the back of the card says compares to Brandon Marshall. It's interesting. Nice surprise in my mail this morning. $61 gift card used in slab double. Thanks, says Todd Palma. Yeah, you won the wheel spin, Todd. Todd was in those mini helmets last night. He did win the mini helmet wheel spin. Congratulations, Todd. We are very nice. We do like Todd Palma, but we didn't just send it to him because we're nice. He won the wheel spin, Alex. That's, that would be super nice for us to do. One gift card we did send yesterday, which was only the second time in the history of the last 2 years in the break room. Michael Bennett predicted the exact score last night. Oh, wow. He had 24-17 Dolphins on the dot. I offer up exact, score gift cards. If you get the score exactly right, $30 gift card. So Michael Bennett's got $30 that maybe he's spending this break to win the Jordy Nelson, by the way. Because he had the Dolphins 24-17 over the Patriots. I had Dolphins -1, so I was very, very happy, especially with that controversial last minute call.
Yeah.
I gotta say, if they had enough to overturn it, they must have seen something that was conclusive, Alex.
Yeah, when you really look at the angles and everything, he was short, but just for the heck of the play, I would have called it a first down.
Yeah. I mean, look, when you have the big man, he doesn't know how to reach out the ball. He's not used to that.
Yeah.
We got Scott 31-17 Browns and 24-20 Saints going the opposite of what I'm going with. So there you go, Scott. 1-4 number 1. Drop me a box number. Warren Sullivan, Jonathan Farrow, Christopher Blair in here. Good news for you, Scott. You were asking, what do we have to do to get the college in? I decided we're going to get the college in anyway, Alex. You know why? Because we can. Because we feel like it. And we know you guys want the college.
Oh, yeah.
We want it too. So we have a combined break. I know this is the diamond graphic. We're going to get that fixed to the college graphic. But it's a double box break. You get 1-4 box, and you get 1 college box. $175 a spot. The 1-4 hit is automatically the everything else section, which already has Josh Allen, Steve Young. We have Russell Wilson, Curtis Martin, George Kittle, Tim Tebow, Justin Fields, Warren Moon, the Chrome Gronkowski, and a Peyton Manning flash. This is a mystery mixer. There is 30 boxes in here. It's a combo of reps and authentics. There is more reps than authentics, but all 10 photo headliners are authentic in here. So they called that Jungle Juice in college, says Ronnie. I like it. Scott's already in it. Todd says 24-10 Browns. Then we have Ronnie in there, already in it, says Scott. Blake Miller says 27-10 Saints. Blake Miller personally witnessed the demise of our Bears yesterday.
I bet he did.
He was in Tampa, said it was hot. So there you go. 21-13 Saints, says Todd. Man, I feel really good about my pick. I love that everyone's going against it. Nope, it's a 6-spot break, William Maynor. 6-spot break. The everything else section for the college is automatically the 1-4. It's a 6-spot break. So just to clarify. Just got back 2 hours ago, says Blake. There you go. And I'm going to randomize our box number because no one's called one out in the 1-4. So there you go. Now, we know that the everything else spot hits the least often on average. So we want to make it a little bit extra juicy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Box 27. So we don't have 27, but we have 28. That's the closest one to 27. We will do 28 in the 1-4. There is still a Greg Maddux full-size batting helmet out there in the 1-4, and a Julio Rodriguez baseball bat, Alex. I know it's a bat because there's 2 bats there, and I double-checked to see what the Julio is. But great young player, Mr. Rodriguez. All right, 8 times coming up for our spots. 5, 6, 7, and 8. No, everyone's picking the Saints and Browns tonight, Alex. They're going opposite of me. I love it.
I feel good about the Steelers and Saints.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know about the Steelers and the Panthers. I don't feel great about the Panthers. Like if I have to pick one that I feel better about, it's the Steelers. But I also need Najee Harris to go off in my personal fantasy team. So looking for a big game from Najee. Jonathan in the football spot, Christopher the baseball, Warren basketball, and Christopher everything else. I wouldn't bet the Saints, says David. Thank you, David. As long as I have his assurance, I'm good. I want the Panthers tonight. That's who I have bet on. But David, of course, he wants to tank for Caleb Williams. That's his goal. Oh, here we go. This is one of my favorite athletes of all time, and this allows me to do one of my favorite things. By the way, I play rec volleyball, Alex, and in the off chance that I ever block someone, which is pretty rare, but when I do it, this is what I do. No. Dikembe Mutombo, give him the finger wag. Now, we've got the Nuggets basketball right here. That is Warren Sullivan. Dikembe is one of the best defensive players in the history of basketball. The Nuggets were an 8 seed. Got a 1-8 upset. I think it was against, was it Seattle, I think, back in the day. So Dikembe Mutombo, beautiful Nuggets basketball. Just an awesome person. Makes some awesome commercials.
Seattle.
That is an awesome hit. Seattle, it was the Supersonics.
3-2. That's when they had 5-game series.
5-game series. Makes it easier to get the upset. Dikembe, an 8-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA Defensive First Team. He was a 4-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year. 4 times. 3 times led the league in blocks, twice in rebounding. That is an awesome get. A basketball Hall of Famer, and rightfully so. So congratulations, Warren Sullivan. Daniel says 34-20 Browns.
Nice scoring.
And 27-20 Saints. He's looking for some points today.
I think both over-unders are at like 38 or 39. They're projected to be some low-scoring games.
Yeah, I'm leaning on the low-scoring games personally. Yeah. There has been a decent amount of low-scoring games early in the NFL. So
I feel like this weekend had a good amount.
This weekend had some high-scoring ones. Also had some low ones, though, too. The Chiefs and Jaguars were low.
The one you wouldn't think would be low.
All right. I don't know. I walked away as a Chief fan impressed with the defense.
The defense is looking better than the offense.
That's true. But is the offense going to figure it out yet?
Yeah.
Maybe they won't be as good as last year, but I think they'll be definitely improved from the first couple weeks. Bears and Chiefs this weekend. Talk about a heart divided for me.
Well, that'll be where the Chiefs offense gets right and scores 40 points.
Yes, probably. Probably the case. All right, let's refresh the break page. I'll give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown of everything we got going on. We are closing in on the college 1-4 double. We are closing in on the jerseys and the diamonds. So some awesome breaks on the doorstep. So we got 3 spots to go in the college and 1-4 double box break. By the way, let me show off this Gronkowski before I forget. That is Rob Gronkowski on the Arizona Chrome Authentic. That thing is absolutely beautiful. That might be the coolest college lid I've seen in the room. Although I don't know, that Washington Husky Warren Moon Chrome, that was nuts too. But you can double up here in this double box break because the everything else section in the 1-4 is going with the or rather the everything else here, the independent D2, D3, FCS, that combines with the 1-4 box. It's a 6-spot break still, so you can get a 1-4 box and the Josh Allen or the Steve Young. Now, BYU, Wyoming legends, proving that you don't have to go to a Power 5 school to be a great NFL quarterback. Jim McMahon also went to BYU, former Bears Super Bowl champion quarterback. Got some great quarterbacks in here. Russell Wilson, Tim Tebow, Warren Moon, Peyton Manning. We have a Justin Fields in here as well. A lot of great stuff. I mean, once we fully get into this break, imagine the double box break. You get Manning and Tebow in the same break. We have some legends of the college game. The most beautiful autograph, Curtis Martin. There's a George Kittle in here. There's Warren Moon. It's a great college series, and all these headliners are authentic. We do have the 18-time Gold Glove Award winner, Greg Maddux, in here in the 1-4. There's now only 4 boxes left. There's also a Julio Rodriguez. I know this is the listing. Oh, by the way, talk about the secondary names in here. Bijan Robinson, Earl Campbell. Here's one I love, Doug Flutie. Flutie Flakes, the Hail Mary Miracle. There's a lot of good stuff in that college. They are not packaged together. You pick the boxes. It's a double box break. We have not packaged anything together because fitting 2 in 1 box is tough, unless it's like minis and jerseys. So nothing has been broken down. We simply brought the college boxes in with the 1-4 because you guys want the college. I want the college. We all want the college.
We do.
I was like, why delay the college any longer? So, yeah, serious talent in that college series. Exactly, Michael Nicely. Serious talent in the double diamond helmets. We have 15 left. There is 5 photoed headliners. How about the single-season receiving yard record holder, Calvin Johnson? I think Jefferson and Hill are coming for his record this year. Both could break it.
Oh, yeah.
But only because of the 17th game. I think that might be the difference maker. I actually think both are going to break his record this year. But as it stands, most receiving yards in a single season, just under 2,000, Calvin Johnson. By the way, you compare that with the Justin Fields in that double box break. Led all quarterbacks in rushing yards last season. Justin Fields. You can get 3 autographs with just the NFC East. The Aikman, Smith, and Irvin triple signed. The Hall of Fame quarterback, receiver, running back won 3 rings together. We have John Elway, 2-time Super Bowl champion. And there's a Drew Brees Flash Authentic, 2nd all-time pass yards, passing touchdowns. Not to mention Marshawn Lynch. I mean, the CeeDee Lamb could be paired with the Cowboy triple signed. We have a Nick Bosa, Jordy Nelson. That could be paired with the NFC North. Nick Chubb playing tonight. So a lot of good stuff available in there. We have a single, double, and quad. We do have a diamond backup ready to go. So once we get this closed up, we'll go to a new series. The vault is the automatic wheel spin. There's 3 vault boxes left. 2 of them are authentic. None of them are photo headliners, but there is 2 authentics left in there. 8 to go in the can't miss, never-ending rep double box break. Again, I've been saying this a lot the last few days. That is roughly, give or take, Alex, a $1,700 Mahomes helmet,
Easily.
even on a rep. Salute the service. Just got the largest contract extension. I think it's for like a 4-year span. They redid his deal over 4 years from 2023 to 2026. He'll be the highest paid player in the history of football, which makes sense.
Now you can say he is now.
I keep changing it. Like it went from Jalen Hurts to Justin Herbert to Joe Burrow. Now it's Patrick Mahomes. Another guy that's going to get paid in the near future, Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
Beautiful flash rep available. Dak Prescott's a guy that did get paid.
He's going to get paid again soon.
Maybe. I mean, so far so good for Dallas. 2-0. Looking incredible. Let's see how they look against a non-New York team, but so far, so good. Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, 2 of the best receivers ever. Hall of Fame receiver Michael Irvin out there. Maybe the GOAT defensive player, Lawrence Taylor. And in my opinion, the GOAT running back, Barry Sanders. Afternoon, guys. How's your day, says Sean. Doing great, Sean. Looking forward to some breaks. Fired up. We got this college here in the room. That's how I'm feeling. We got 4 to go in the 1 and 4. There's only 4 boxes left. Again, Maddox and Julio Rodriguez are left in our 1 and 4 mixer. Only 1 left in the slab double. Every single headliner out there, including the NFL leader in passing yards, and in the way too early, maybe MVP favorite, Tua right now. He's looked great. Cooper Kupp, Bo Jackson, Justin Fields, Aaron Donald, Justin Herbert, Derrick Henry, Adrian Peterson, all the headliners available, 25-box series in there. 7 to go in the can't miss single. We got 4 spots to go in the jerseys. Still looking for Hall of Fame quarterback Joe Namath, one of the best corners in the league, Trayvon Diggs. The new number 1 in Baltimore, Zay Flowers. At receiver, Hines Ward, Tony Dorsett, and Earl Campbell, Hall of Fame running backs, rounding out the headliners. 8 to go in the minis. 8 spots left, 8 boxes left. Joe Green, Darrelle Revis, 2 Hall of Fame defensive players. There's a DJ Moore and a Carson Palmer in the listing as well. And then we got 8 to go in the slab single. All the headliners available, of course, in there. How many cover 2 diamond helmets left, Mr. Kamen? I missed it. So there's 15 left, Blake. It's only a 25-box series. 10 down, 15 to go. There is 5 photo headliners left. Calvin Johnson, John Elway, Justin Fields, Aikman, Irvin, and Smith triple signed. And there's a Drew Brees. All of the secondary headliners, Lynch, Lamb, Bosa, Nelson, Chubb still out there. It's a 10 and 15 chance counting those guys. And if memory serves me correctly, although I do pull a lot of boxes, Alex, but if memory serves me correctly, we have yet to pull a buck in this series.
Oh.
What does that mean? Warren Sapp, Rondé Barber, John Lynch, Derek Brooks, sometimes even Mike Allstott, who Blake met yesterday in person.
Oh, he just said that.
So there you go. Perfect. Yes, actually, our guy, William Maynard, told us you met him. But Mike Allstott's learning his words. Okay, let the man have some fun on a Sunday, right? As long as he doesn't have to work, let him have some fun as the Bucks are 2-0. So there's a lot of good stuff in there, Blake. I cannot guarantee that there's a buck in there, but something tells me there's a pretty good chance there's at least one Buccaneer available there. And imagine getting the NFC South, Blake. You pair a buck with the Drew Brees, which I know that's a rival team, but Drew Brees is always a great helmet to get. So I actually just saw Mike Allstott highlights on Twitter saying, kids these days don't know, Alex. And I was like, they don't. I grew up watching him. I mean, you're a younger guy. You hear me rattle off the stats, but you don't really know unless you saw him play. Blake will get in that cover 2 here soon. Probably the double is your best bet, Blake. Only 3 spots to go. There is a single and a quad, but probably the double is your best bet if you want to see a break that's going to be full here very, very shortly, Alex. But speaking of breaks that will be full, 1 spot to go in the slab cards. The double box break, that is on the doorstep. 6:15 kickoff for the first game, Alex.
Yeah.
So that'll be very, very interesting. 2-0 Falcons, 2-0 Bucks in that NFC South. Could be 2-0 Saints.
Yeah.
Maybe the winner of that division actually gets 9 wins this year.
Yeah, I mean, the NFC South's been playing the NFC North, so I think it's safe to say the NFC North is the worst division in football for me.
Tough. I really can't disagree.
As of right now, at least.
I think that's fair to say. That is why question I was going to ask the chat is which 0-2 team has the best chance to make the playoffs? For me, you look at the Chargers, you look at the Vikings, you look at the Bengals. The Vikings are the worst of those 3 teams, but they've got the best spot, the best shot to make the playoffs because they're only 1 game back in the division without a single divisional loss yet. How about you? What do you think between those 3? 3 teams that made the playoffs last year.
I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Okay, they're going to figure it out.
Yeah, at some point. But the only concern is Joe Burrow's health.
He looks injured.
He might not play against the Rams, and the Rams are feisty right now.
Rams might win that game. That's actually my first scan of the lines. Rams plus 6.5, which could change a lot if Burrow doesn't play. But
get that now.
The Rams is my pick there. Are you still doing the random numbers for diamonds, or are we calling out numbers? Customers always get the preference for box calls. I prefer you guys to call out numbers. If no one calls them out, I go to the wheel to pick our numbers randomly, Blake. So combination of both. Obviously, I think Blake has been here since the change, but all boxes available in all series. So there's a chance to hit a headliner at any single moment. It is better when the guys call out numbers. He says, got it, thanks. You got it, dude. So I'll drop in the college link. I'll drop in the diamond link, the diamond double, and then the slab, which, is it full?
One away.
Still one away.
2 away on the jerseys, though.
Okay, I'll drop in that link in as well. So these links I'm specifically dropping in. These are breaks that are coming up soon. We do have movement in the vault now. 5 to go.
Scott Deans.
So we'll clear out the vault today. And that'll be the automatic wheel spin.
Ooh.
Big order coming in?
Big order from Mr. Kia.
What up, Sean? Let me guess. College and 1-4 double and diamonds.
Yep, that college / 1-4, and then a quad and a double.
Yeah, I figured. He's a high roller, Mr. Kia. Thank you, Sean, for getting us moving there, sir. So 2 to go now in that college 1-4 double. 2 to go in the cover 2 diamond double. Those are all coming up. So looking forward to some heat. And there's actually going to be, we currently have 4 left in the 1-4, Alex. We have 1 up, so there can only be 3 in that double. Unless, like, for whatever reason, we, sell out the 3. We still are wide open in the 1-4. we could put up a fourth one. But whether it's 3 or 4 of those breaks, there won't be many.
No.
You can get the Josh Allen and Greg Maddux in the same double. That is something unique, something different, and you guys will see here shortly just how it's going to play out. Ronnie is in, got in that diamond double. Ronnie and Salako on the verge of 0-2 in the UA Fantasy League.
Oh, man.
We're on the verge of 2-0 without Austin Eckler this week. So, feeling good. David Griffin's prediction for the Fantasy King has been failing David.
Ooh.
He went the bias route with his best buddy, Ronnie. So, there you go. Let's see here. We've got... Ronnie actually lost. He is 0-2 officially.
Ooh, man.
0-2 officially. We're likely to be 2-0. Need Pat Freiermuth and the Saints defense to get more than 6.7 points combined, which I think we can do between the two of them.
Does Matthew have someone else?
No one left.
Oh, no one
So
left.
I think
All
we're
right.
good.
Yeah.
I think we're in the clear. So it should be good. So let's get these breaks done, guys. Let's get these breaks done. You know how fantasy is crazy. Brandon in our fantasy league, the first week, he was the lowest scorer in the league. This week, he's by far the highest. He's got 173 points, projected to get 181. The next closest is Dallas with 152, and he had the bad luck of playing him this week. So Dallas is going to put up the second highest point total and lose, Alex. Go figure. The season just started, Ronnie. Yes, it did. I am here to dish out the smack talk, Ron. Ronnie has had some bad luck. To be fair, Ronnie's also walked into some guys who have scored some points. Part of it is the matchup. We've been fortunate, Alex.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Hey, whatever works.
I mean, if Austin Eckler didn't get hurt, though, we could have done more, had more points. Austin Eckler did hurt us this weekend. Joe Burrow's been our quarterback. He's been hurting us. But we had some good performances. I mean, Devontae Adams is obviously a good guy to have in fantasy. Kenneth Walker stepped up this weekend. So looking forward to a long fantasy football season. Like regular football, it's just a little bit too early to panic. But, you know, I'd rather be 2-0 than 0-2, though. I think anyone will tell you that in fantasy, in real-life football, you're always better off being 2-0 instead of 0-2.
Yeah.
And it's a fact.
In anything.
In anything. In anything. Be 2-0 in life. How'd you do today? I was 2-0.
I was 2-0. In what? Doesn't matter.
Everything worked out. I had a great breakfast and a great work day. I'm 2-0.
Yep.
Undefeated. You know, Ronnie likes the smack talk, which we love it. He's an awesome guy. If you're going to come in here and give the smack talk, we're going to dish it back out like a deep dish pizza, Ron. We are here for the friendly banter.
Yep, Diamond Double just sold out.
Diamond Double coming up. Diamond Double, number 1. Drop me 2 box numbers. Sean Brennan, Christopher Blair, Scott Deans, Matthew DeMitt, Sean Kia, Ronnie and Salako, and Anthony Zimmerman. 2 box numbers, only 15 left. Box 1, 8 through 12, 14 through 19, and 24 through 25 in the Diamond Double box break. So first come, first serve on those box calls. I knew Bob Boulay was going to outsmart me. I mean, it's a given, right? Bob Boulay, I'm like, Kamen Entchev?
Yeah.
Bob Boulay, Bob is right. If you're 2-0 in marriage, you're probably a bigamist. So there you go. 24, thank you, Chris Blair. This is a double box break. One more, guys. So 24 going off. One more box in our double. Give you guys about 20 seconds, otherwise I'll go to the wheel. Bob. Clever. We missed Bob in the room, right?
Yeah.
Bob had a giant win to celebrate yesterday.
Yeah.
It went from oh no to oh yes in a hurry. Giant, although there is, I think they're waiting on the MRI for Saquon.
Yeah, I think he's out 3 weeks, they said.
3 weeks. Okay, that's the update. So it's tough.
Well, I think going into the second half, the Cardinals are like, wait, aren't we trying to get Caleb Williams? And then the Giants.
Do you really think that? 'Cause I don't. I don't think the players thought that.
No.
I think they just reverted to were the Cardinals. I don't know. I mean, they started good week 1 too. I think the Giants just woke up or something. All right, box 24 will do. No box number for the second one. I'll head to the wheel and randomize. That was, though, pretty bad for the Cardinals to blow that lead. That was not good. 39, so we'll go with the... Actually, this is a 1 through 25, so going forward, I'm going to go to the 25 wheel.
Yeah.
But we'll do box 25 because that is the highest one left. 24 and 25. For the diamonds, I'll be using the 1 to 25 wheel. I'm used to the diamonds being 30 boxes or 35. But with 25, we'll do 24 and 25, the last two numbers in the series. Daniel Jones can run with any other QB in the league. Yeah, but can he pass with any other QB? That's the question. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Sean Kia up top in the NFC North, which is a good spot to be. Looking for Megatron, Justin Fields. Sean Brennan in the NFC South. Could be Drew Brees. Christopher Blair looking for box number mojo. Cowboy triple sign authentic. Aikman Irvin Smith. Ronnie and Sulaco, NFC West. Ronnie's a veteran, reads the listing. He knows Nick Bosa's lurking. A guy who just got paid recently as well. Matthew DeMitt in the AFC North. We got Anthony Zimmerman in the AFC South. Scott Deans, AFC East and AFC West. How about John Elway, Mr. Deans? That would be a nice get. All right, 24 first. Then we'll do 25 next. We did knock out that slab break. I'm guessing we're right on the doorstep of that college 1 and 4, right?
2 away, I believe.
2 away. Have not done the jerseys yet. Liam Miller, we're really close to, aren't we?
Yeah, 1 or 2 away.
1 or 2 away. Liam doing great.
2 away.
Jerseys are coming up shortly within the next 10 or 15 minutes for sure. All right, it's headliner time. It's headliner time. This is my favorite version of the Bronco helmet, the retro John Elway. Look at this thing. 2-time Super Bowl champion, former league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, one of the best quarterbacks ever, one of the best leaders ever, one of the most iconic moments in the history of football, the John Elway helicopter. That was awesome. Scott Deans, 2 spots in that break, still worth it, more than worth it for a John Elway authentic. I gotta say, Elway auto game is so clean that even Bob Boulay or the White Fox Joe Aguilar can't say a thing about this one. This is very, very clean right there. Congratulations, Mr. Deans. Dimes, 26 of 37 for 321 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 9 for 59 in the touchdown. The interception went through Barkley's hands. Yeah, he played good. He didn't play a great team, but he did play good. Daniel Jones. A nice win, Scott, says Kyle. Love the old school, says Scott. Me too. Me too. This is nice. Denver Broncos, man. They finally got the offense going, and what in the world happened to
the defense?
And then they had that, Hail Mary touchdown at the last second, and they missed a 2-point play.
Yep.
It was the guy was interfered with, but still, they were also up like 21-3. Then they were down double digits. It just didn't make any sense. Sweet says Larry Rossland. Of course, Larry likes it. John Elway. Yeah, DPI. It was DPI, but
something with Sean Payton.
That's true. Good call. This one was not quite as costly as the last one.
No.
But that is a good point, Alex. Of course, the Saints-Rams in the NFC title game. What was that, like 4 years ago now? Something like that. Woo! This is nice. This is pretty. One of the best flashes in the game. We got Ryan Tannehill on the Titan Flash Authentic. Tennessee with the huge win against the Chargers. This weekend, you look at Ryan Tannehill the last 4 or 5 years, you know, what's the quarterback's job? Win the games, and he's won a lot of them. A nice hit, Anthony Zimmerman, on the Tannehill. All right, Larry gets an alert every time the Broncos get pulled. That's exactly what happens. Actually, I send them a little alert. It's like one for Larry. Anytime a Bronco comes out, I'm like, beep, send it to Larry Rossland. I think he also watches a lot of the shows, and whenever a Bronco comes out, he's always there. I know you're, a little bit newer to the team here, Alex, although it feels like you've been with us forever. But Larry Rossland has literally been here forever, since before my time.
Yeah.
So he used to play a lot more, but he still loves the show, plays when he can, but he's always watching. You ever see the view count? Know that one of them is always Larry, no matter what. And whenever I spin the wheel and it lands on a 2 or a 3 for the wheel spin, he'll let me know.
Yeah. The DPO, the pass interference is on the 2-point, right?
2-point play, yeah. So it was correct. Like me, Larry is a professional lurker. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That is, Bob and Larry are always there, unless there's some sort of concert that Bob's at, and even then, he still might be lurking around.
Yep.
Congrats, Anthony, on the Tannehill. Slabs coming up. This is a slab double. Then we do have that jersey break afterwards. All right, so 2 numbers for the slabs. Did box 2 so far. I'm writing these down. Let's see. We got ourselves 5. And then one more, Alex. 22. So 2, 5, and 22. I swear we did 2 and 22 yesterday. So that's spooky.
Always happens.
That always happens. I'll get you the Tannehill here in a second. And we'll do 2 slabs in the double. Then the jerseys are next, Liam. And then probably the college 1 and 4, which is going to be great to see that one in action, right, Alex? It'll kind of explain things a little bit more easier for everyone in case there's any confusion. But it's 1 box in the 1 and 4 and 1 box in the college and the independent / everything else section. And that's automatically the 1 and 4 box. So it's still a 6-spot break, not a 7-spot break, a 6-spot break. All right, so Paul, Chris, Delawayne, Turner, Nicholas Matthews, Todd Palma, Darrow, Sammy, and Larry. All the new guys in the slab double. Let me know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. I love asking these guys about their squads, so we get to know you a little bit better and makes it easier for all of us to have a great room environment, Alex. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Sammy Joseph the third. Hook 'em horns, Sammy. He should jump in that college break to get that Bijan.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Bijan Robinson, Texas. Also an Earl Campbell.
Ooh.
So don't get caught up in just the photo headliners. You read the listing, you'll see there's plenty of Longhorns in there.
And we'll get a Quentin Ewers, too. We've seen him in
Yeah, he's been great.
Yeah.
Quinn Ewers. Forget the new Manning.
Yeah.
It's the Ewers era in Texas. He's looked great. Sammy Joseph in the NFC North. Nicholas NFC South. Larry NFC East. Oh, Larry is in the breaks. Look at that. We got Paul Cortese, NFC West. Todd Palma, AFC North. Delawayne Turner. I'm just going to go ahead and call him or her The Rock. And then we got Chris Newman, AFC East, and Darrow, AFC West. The Rock was rocking the primetime shades on College Game Day.
Yes, he was.
I tuned in right before the headgear. I woke up at like 10:45, and I was like, oh, The Rock is Dion Shades. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Here's a headliner. we have the beautiful rookie card, Justin Herbert. Second in the league in passing yards last season. He is now the third highest paid player in the league. Very, very talented player. His issue is that he's on the Chargers. Chargers gonna Charger. It always happens, Alex. Always happens. So great get, Daryl, on the Justin Herbert. I don't think he's at fault personally. I think he played well enough both weeks, but that's how it goes sometimes in the NFL, right? It is a team game. It's easy to talk about the quarterbacks, being the most important player, which they are, but it is a team game, no doubt.
Yeah.
I think they would have won had Austin Eckler played too. It was a overtime game against Tennessee. I'd like to think if Austin Eckler plays, it might be a different story. So congrats, Daryl. Daryl's also in the UA Fantasy League. I'll take a peek at how we did earlier, but good get, Daryl. His fantasy name, of course, is Big D Energy. So if your name is Daryl, it makes sense. Makes sense. All right, congratulations, sir, on your Herberts. Got one more on the way in the double, box 22. Here's one of the better young receivers in the league. Michael Pittman Jr. rookie card. Cold Star receiver. He's their #1 receiver, USC product in college. We got The Rock, Delaware, Dwayne The Rock, Turner Johnson. Congratulations on your Michael Pittman Jr. Let's go. Nice, says Darrow DT. Nice indeed, sir. Pittman's the #1 target now for the Colts. What's the update on Richardson? I know we left with a concussion.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it for now. He's gonna have to go through protocol and everything. Yeah, but he's been looking good.
He's looked good. The stats look good as well.
He's actually looked the best out of the rookie quarterback so far.
He has, no doubt about that. Although there is a stat. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it. You've probably seen the stat. The C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields stat. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Maybe I'll save it for after the show.
Okay.
We do have Justin Fields available in the break room.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you the stat after the show, Alex.
Does he already have, I know he's already definitely has, he has a 300-yard passing game. I know Fields doesn't.
Oh, well, there you go. Nicely done. You connected the dots.
Yeah.
Now that's the stat right there.
Took him 2 weeks. Fields is still yet to do it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Life is tough. We got ourselves moving the chains jersey coming up. Jersey single #1. Drop me a box number, and then we have the college and 1 and 4 double next. That's going to be a lot of fun here. A college and 1 and 4 double. I am pumped for that. Look, to be honest with you, Brandon, at the moment, a lot of this is how much does a guy charge, and Justin Fields charges a lot for an autograph. I don't know how much more he's going to be able to charge when the season is later on, but
long season. 2 weeks.
He's still, look, he's got all the potential in the world. He's got the potential to be a headliner for years to come. We just got to start seeing that potential more consistently.
Yeah.
But I get what you're coming from, Brandon. I do get where you're coming from, brother.
I mean, also, we're basing it just off this year. Joe Burrow's not a headliner anymore.
That's true. So let's try not to jump the gun too much. But if it ends up being the case, I mean, who used to be a guaranteed headliner, last year in the Diamonds, every single Diamond Series headliner, Kyler Murray. Now, no longer a headliner.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we give these guys every chance, and if they run themselves out of the headliner status, then that's what they do.
Maybe hurt, but he's still playing, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, Joe Burrow is hurt. He is hurt.
But he's still playing.
He is still playing, though, which I give him credit for that. But, yes, again, the headliner stuff, we get so caught up in it. But for some guys, the fillers are better than headliners if it's your team.
Yeah, it's all subjective anyway.
It's all subjective, exactly.
There's usually 4 or 5 guaranteed headliners every series.
Yeah, like a Brady, a Manning, a Mahomes.
Yeah, and then the rest are pretty much subjective.
Take your pick.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly, Ronnie. Ronnie says it's early Kamen, just like Mahomes when he's compared to the real GOAT It's early. It is early. Honestly, talking about the Mahomes-Brady debate, I know Ronnie likes to get me riled up. He's been trying to poke the bear a week in a row. It has not been working for Ronnie, but the Mahomes-Brady debate, it's early. Let's see what Mahomes does in 15 years. Definitely early. All right, jersey box coming up. Ron, always got to get that Mahomes and Brady in the chat. I guess Vinny Batani no longer a regular here. Someone's got to fill in Vinny's shoes.
That's true.
To try to get me riled up.
Well, Mahomes, the difference with him and Brady too, I'm guessing the most of their career. Brady had Belichick for 90% of it. I don't think Mahomes will have Reed as long as Brady had Belichick.
I don't think that, but I think Reed's going to be around longer than many think. For me right now, Big Red showing no signs of slowing down, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's do box 28, I think, right? Was it 27? I know it wasn't the one we had. Let's see. The wheel picked 28. I think 27 is the closest one we had that I just took off, Alex. 27? Yeah. And, I mean, again, anything with the GOAT debate depends on how much are we talking about, like, how much does longevity matter? How much does the prime of a career matter? Because for me, personally, I'm not going to dwell too much on this because I know all the guys already know this is how I feel. But I think Mahomes now is better than Brady ever was for me. But obviously, Brady's done it for 20-plus years. Mahomes has not.
Yeah, I think Mahomes could retire now for me, and he's better than the original TB12.
Yes.
That's just me, though.
Terry Bradshaw?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's what William's talking about. I'm with you, Alex. Yeah. Of course, we're, different generations have different preferences. Yep. But definitely does not have the same amount of rings as the original TB12. But he also doesn't have the defense that's named the Steel Curtain. No. So, but always comparing eras is always difficult. There's always debates to be made. Anytime you compare eras, it's hard to get a definitive opinion. Ronnie's got the NFC North. Liam's got the NFC South. Ronnie, NFC East. Glenn, NFC West. Delaware Turner, AFC North. Natasha Crenshaw. Ooh, that's got to be someone related to Taylor Crenshaw. Maybe that's Taylor's a girl, by the way, female. So Natasha, could be a family member, not sure, but probably related there. Liam Miller, by the way, waiting for this break. He's got the AFC West, moving the chains. The GOAT debates are fun, though. They are definitely fun. Here's a good one. We have Dwayne Delaware, The Rock Johnson Turner with the Zay Flowers jersey. He's established himself as the #1 receiver in Baltimore. OBJ's a little bit banged up. That only affirms that position even more. Flowers has looked electric 2 weeks in. I'm sure Enrique Iglesias or Alex Tellez would agree as well.
Yeah.
I like that nickname, Enrique Iglesias. Ooh, that's clever, Ronnie. Do you sing in the shower, Alex? Is that what you sing in the shower?
I do not.
You do not sing in the shower.
Dude, I might have a couple songs of his, though, on my playlist.
Oh, good. Legend. I do sing in the shower. I'm sure it does not surprise you. I got to bust out some Enrique. I like Ronnie. Ronnie's coming up with some good ones today, man.
He is.
Coming up with some good ones.
Enrique Latino Heat Iglesias.
Ooh, that's clever. Clever. All right, syllabus week /1 in 4. So drop me one number from college and one from 1 in 4. College is 1 through 30. Actually, I'll go ahead and put it on the ticker. I think we have enough room. So college is a 30 boxer, 10 authentic photoed headliners. So we need 22, 31, 34, and 38 is 1 in 4 boxes available. In college is anything 1 through 30. I'll put this Flowers jersey away. But for me, what separates Mahomes from the other guys, Allen, Burrow, Hurts, all these young guys, he's not perfect. No one is. But he is significantly more consistent.
Yes.
Like, how often do we talk about a bad Mahomes game versus a, say, bad Josh Allen game?
Yep.
You know, even Joe Burrow of late. I can't think of Mahomes ever playing 2 straight bad games off the top of my head. So there you have it. Scott, Matthew, Sean, Jacob, and Bob in the syllabus week /1 in 4 break. Speaking of Josh Allen, he did look great week 2. Allen's got all the potential, Mr. Josh Allen. We do have an Allen authentic in this series. We have arguably the most famous college quarterback ever, Tim Tebow. There's my second favorite quarterback ever behind Mahomes, Peyton Manning. There's Justin Fields. Russell Wilson, he was a great player out of Wisconsin. Steve Young. We've never had Steve Young on a BYU authentic.
No.
First time getting that in the break room. The best lefty quarterback of all time. So no box numbers, Alex. No one's called box numbers.
I wonder if they need to see the box numbers again now. Because it's 1 from 1 in 4 and then 1 from
Yep.
college.
So we got 22, 31, 34, and 38 from 1 in 4, then 1 through 30 in college. Kamen singing in the shower sounds like the water is way too hot. I do like a warm shower, Bob. My girlfriend actually calls me a Targaryen, Alex, because I like it warm. I like warm weather. I like warm showers. She was upset that I put on an extra blanket last night. She keeps our place cold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's 69. I'm like, yeah, that's cold. Sorry. All right. 2 boxes coming up here. No one's calling them out. We'll let the wheel decide. I'll do the 1 in 4 first. Oh, hold on. Bob wants college for 14. So 14 in college works, Bob. Do you have one for 1 in 4? Otherwise, we're going to go with 22. Because it chose 17. 22 is closest. Last call, Bob or anyone else. Otherwise, if I don't hear from you guys in 20 seconds, I'm going to go with 22. We have 22, 31, 34, and 38. Tie does go to the customer. So if you guys want to call the number, if we're in that very close position, wheel versus you guys, I give you guys the tiebreaker. All right, 31 says Bob. Thank you, Bob. And Sean wanted 22, but he was a little bit late. So we'll go with 31 from Bob. All right, Scott, Matthew, Sean, Jacob, and Bob. Do want to clarify one more time. I've mentioned it throughout the show. The 1 in 4 box is going to be in the everything else spot. Correct, William. Everything else is the only possible double up for this break right now. Obviously, once we get to just the college double itself, things will be different. But for now, the only double up spot is the everything else. Because on average, it's been the least represented spot. So I want to give it some juice here. We have 20, or was it 31 in the 1 in 4, Alex? I'll open up the college first, then we'll do the 1 in 4. So we got 6, 7, and 8 clicks. All right, so Scott, you've got the Big 10, the Big 12. Sean's got the ACC, Jacob the Pac-12, Bob the SEC, it just means more, and Matthew DeMitt in the everything else spot. So Matthew just won the 1 in 4 box.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of eliminates the suspense, but it helps get the college in the room and it helps sell this break. Computer okay?
Yep.
Memorabilia is okay. Wanted to make sure I didn't drop anything. We'll start with 14, which is heavy, Alex. This could be a headliner here. Box 14 of 30 in the syllabus week. College helmet series. It's all full-size reps or full-size authentics. The photoed headliners are all authentic. Most of the other ones should be rep helmets, but we'll see, right? This one is most definitely authentic. And it's a nice one. We got ourselves, how about this? How about a double up, Alex?
Oh, man.
We got ourselves Steve Young on the BYU Shut Authentic. Everything else spot, Matthew DeMitt, 49er legend, the best left-handed quarterback of all time. League MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Before that, a beast at BYU, Steve Young. My goodness. That is incredible. The first overall pick in '84. He's not only a Pro Football Hall of Famer, but also a College Football Hall of Famer. Former Davey O'Brien Award winner, All-American, a Sammy Baugh Trophy winner, the two-time WAC Offensive Player of the Year. That is an awesome get, Matthew DeMitt, with your Steve Young BYU Authentic. That is how it's done, Alex.
Thanking Bob for that box call.
Yeah, good job, Bob. Good job, Bob, with the College 14. As for the 1 in 4 box, what could we have in here? Oh, is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Matthew's going to be thanking Bob big time. He got 2 headliners. One of the best pitchers ever. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, it is Greg Maddux. Yes, Greg Maddux. Wanted to make sure. It's got the Cy Young inscription, I believe. Beautiful batting helmet. Greg Maddux. All right, Matthew. Congratulations, the 18-time Gold Glove Award winner, Alex. That is a lot of Gold Gloves. More than 300 career wins. 355.
Ooh.
I think that's like 7th or 8th all-time. A 4-time Cy Young Award winner. A 4-time MLB ERA leader. 3-time wins leader. First ballot Hall of Famer, Greg Maddux. I don't think anyone's ever going to win as many games as he has in his career. 355. That is, by the way, I'm confirming here, 8th all time.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to touch that. The current guys. With the way the game is set up, I don't think it's going to happen. So, Matthew DeMitt, Steve Young, Greg Maddux, 2 legends, 1 break. That's how we do.
Yeah, it is.
Matthew. There's now only 3 boxes left in the 1 in 4. We do have a Julio Rodriguez still available if you read the listing. Loving it, says Matthew. Sorry, just got to my computer. No problem, brother. Congratulations on your double up there. That's how we do it in the break room. Matthew DeMitt.
Really couldn't have gone any better for him.
It couldn't have. I mean, if you told him going in, I mean, the Maddux was the best thing. Well, again, subjectively, but it was the one photo headliner left. The best thing left in the 1 in 4. He got it. And Steve Young, I mean, maybe not the best helmet in there, but it's one of the best. It's a headliner.
Yeah.
I mean, the Peyton Manning, the Tim Tebow, that Gronk Chrome is my personal favorite in there. But Steve Young is definitely one of the top helmets in there. I guess the only way it could have gone even just slightly better, maybe Manning, but otherwise, pretty good. Pretty good, Matthew DeMitt. We got to make Matthew happy because the poor guy is going to lose to us in fantasy tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's got to get something going his way. So he is going down tonight. Let's go, Pat Fryermuth, Alex. Got a touchdown week 1.
Yeah.
That could be a guy that's a filler in the college. Very often a filler hit the Muth. I think we'll be running this break back. We are out close. Only 3 to go.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead for now. Let's take the 1 in 4 down because, it hasn't moved. We haven't knocked out a spot the last, roughly hour almost, Alex. So we'll clear out the 1 in 4 with this double box break.
All right.
There's going to be 3 more of these, and that's it. Double up Dallas is missing. Anyone seen him? Yeah, Brandon, you're losing. Double up Dallas was projected to go 14-1 according to Yahoo and the UA Fantasy League. And if he was playing anyone but Brandon, he would have won this week.
Yeah.
So tough for double up Dallas. He can charge as much as he wants to, as long as people pay for it. Otherwise, says David. I'm guessing he's referencing Justin Fields, perhaps.
Maybe.
And they do pay for it. They do pay for it for sure. So I'll drop that link back in. It's looking like we're running this back, Alex.
Good chance.
Looking like we're running this back. Here you guys go. And what else could we do this show? I mean, the diamonds are kind of open, but there's only, believe it or not, Alex, there's only 13 diamond boxes left.
That's it.
Calvin Johnson, the Cowboy triple signed, Justin Fields, Drew Brees. That is 4 out of 13 photoed headliners. Then all these are still out there. Lynch, Lamb, Bosa, Nelson, Chubb. We're getting at a 9 and 13 chance at a headliner in there. The vault is the chase today. 5 spots left in that double. That'll be the chase for both shows tonight, early and late. 5 spots to go and they can't miss. Again, roughly a $1,700 Mahomes helmet out there. All the headliners available. I saw the Lions yesterday honored Barry Sanders before the game with the statue. In my opinion, the GOAT running back. And then the Lions proceeded to Lion. Lose a heartbreaker. So that's in play there, obviously. 5 to go in the jerseys. We can get that done this show. Up to you guys what you want to rock and roll with in the early show. Once again, there is 2 Monday night football games tonight. If you drop me a score prediction, we will give you guys a $30 gift card if you're right. Michael Bennett was correct yesterday. So very, very impressive for Michael. Sammy Joseph back in the breaks. He's in that 1-4 college double. Thank you, Sammy Joseph. So I think that gets us at 2 away, or is that what got us 3 away, Alex?
It got us 3 away.
3 away. So Sean Brennan, what's Sean in? He's in that can't miss. All right, Sean. Robert Shaw back in the breaks. Ronnie, Matthew DeMitt, Mike M. A lot of good stuff. Sean Kia going 28-14 Saints.
Ooh.
The biggest Saints fan I know, thinking it's all about the Saints tonight. There is one particular Saints player I'll be cheering on. That would be Michael Thomas, because my girlfriend has him. We had a huge decision this week. And by we, I mean we managed her team. We were going to go either Thomas, Swift, or Connor, who was questionable.
Oh, my God.
And Swift had 27.9. Connor, a pretty solid 16. So she's projected to win, Alex. She's probably in good shape. She's facing Njoku and the Steelers' defense. She has Thomas, and she's up like 8 points or something. So she should win. But I want to make sure Michael Thomas doesn't do her dirty. She picked Thomas for 2 reasons. She has an autographed Michael Thomas jersey, which one of our customers gave her for her birthday.
I was here for that.
You were here for that, yeah. And then she also likes number 13, which is what Michael Thomas wears. So that's what we went with. I mean, no matter what, I think it's safe to say he's probably not going to get 27 points. I just want to make sure he doesn't get like 0,
Yeah.
So I'll be cheering on Michael Thomas tonight. Brandon's got Olave for a big game.
Yeah.
No J.C. Horn equals Olave getting bombs, or Michael Thomas. Yeah. Could be either one. We have the first Steeler prediction besides us here.
Yeah.
Michael Bennett going 26. Oh, that's Michael Mihulek. All right, Michael's a new guy in here. I think Mike M. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name. New customer in the slab cards. He is going with the Steelers. So go Steelers tonight. Brandon says Michael Thomas not a deep threat. I mean, it's not his best part of his game, but I've seen him get some deep catches.
It doesn't mean he can't get a lot of catches and score a touchdown.
Yeah, he can do work. He will get a lot of catches, yes. Yeah, Olave is more of their deep threat guy. That is true. Hey, look at that. The graphic is updated.
Yes.
Good job, Jessica. Good job, Alex. Here's, just to be clear, it's not a diamond break.
Yeah.
It's a, wood crate college break. Let me show off this Gronk, by the way. This is the Gronk Arizona Chrome. This is, I'll say, my second favorite hit in here because I'm a huge Peyton Manning fan. The one I most want to see is the Manning. But I really like the Curtis Martin autograph. We don't get that on Pitt very often. There's a lot of good stuff in this series. I mean, Tebow, Josh Allen, Russell Wilson. All of these are authentics. Russell Wilson was a guy that I was very, very high out of college. One thing you'll learn about me, Alex, I do not get caught up in size. If a guy could play, he could play. That's why I was huge on Drew Brees all these years. That is why I'm huge on Bryce Young. And that is why I'm the only guy that's picking the Panthers to win tonight. That's my mini upset. Carolina taking down who dat. So I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Did Bob Shaw ask about the college boxes? I missed that.
Yeah.
There is 29 left. So let me see. The ticker says 1 through 30. Let me space that out. We did what box, Alex?
14.
14. So it's actually 1 through 13 and 15 through 30. Bob Shaw, just to be clear, we've moved to all boxes available in the room. Our ticker cannot handle every single box number. No. So we'll do like 1 through 13, 15 through 30, and we'll erase as we go.
Yeah. If it's got a dash, that means through.
Yes. Saints 24-10 says George. Browns 27-17. Joe Saki, Saints 22-13. Sean says Saints 24-21. Steelers 31-18. Good. We got more Steeler picks. The Browns just don't beat the Steelers. It's they do, but it's very, very rare. They've done better in recent years.
Yeah, I was going to say recently they have. Before that, before Baker, basically, never.
Yeah,
and then
never.
Baker came around, they had a couple wins.
Never. Joe saying Cleveland 16-10. Joe Saki, my adopted team, the Dolphins, 2-0, baby. 2-0, AFC Championship bound, Alex. That's my pick, and I'm sticking with it.
Looking good right now.
It looks better than it did in the preseason picks.
Yes, it does.
Their defense looked good yesterday.
Yeah.
I know it's not a great Patriot offense, but Miami's defense actually won the game last night. They look good.
Yeah, I find it very hard to believe Mike Tomlin's season's going to start 0-2, both home losses as well.
I know. He's never had a losing season. If they start 0-2
at home
in that conference, they'll have a losing season. I feel, I love Bryce Young, but the Panthers-Saints game, I'm picking the Panthers because I want to. I don't know what's going to happen in that game.
Yeah.
I have very little confidence. I think in our work pool, I think I have 1 point on that as my confidence.
I'm right behind you in that.
Yeah, I think you and I are first and second, I think.
Yep.
Although Garrett Price is up there, it's baby Antonio. But maybe he forgot to make his picks. Who knows? He is known to do that. Last year, he would always forget. So I think it's Annette is someone to look out for. She usually is an expert.
I think it's you, me, and then Colin for this week.
Oh, Colin for this week.
For this week.
Okay.
I don't know for the season total.
Because I know Garrett had the most week 1, and I was second. I think I maybe only have 2 on Steelers winning also, to be honest. But I probably would have liked to put a little more. You know how sometimes you make them, then you're like, I wish I had readjusted this a little bit.
I got a 12 on one of the games. I know that.
Ooh. Pitt 27-14. James Strode coming in here confident about his Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, James.
Yeah.
We did pull the James Harrison last night.
Ooh, that's
James Strode did miss out. 1 left in the 1-4 in college double. Once again, guys, all of the photoed headliners are authentic. There's some incredible college players, and there's some guys like Peyton Manning, Rob Gronkowski, Steve Young, guys that were great at both levels, right?
Yeah.
George Kittle, Curtis Martin, certainly. Even Russell Wilson. These guys were great at both levels. Not that many pro and college football Hall of Famers. There's a bunch in here. And the one that maybe wasn't great in the pros, he was just as good as you can get in college, Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
I still got to watch the Swamp Kings. I haven't had a chance yet. Have you watched it yet?
No, I heard it wasn't. They didn't say anything new.
Okay.
And that it was supposed to be it's literally titled Untold Stories, but it's already all told stories.
Okay, so you're saying no based on the reviews.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if I literally have nothing else to watch.
Okay, nothing else to watch. It is busy during football season. There is a lot of good stuff to watch.
Oh, yeah.
So 1 spot left in that break, guys. Who's knocking it out? Who's going to come in and close that up? The last one we did in that break, guess what? Featured
Two headliners.
two headliners. So there's Greg Maddox in front of me, which I think I actually forgot to write up. And then we had the Steve Young for Matthew DeMint.
Do you like the 2 Monday night games? Having 2 games on Monday night? I know they're doing it this week and next week.
I wish they were better.
Yeah,
like the
games were better, yeah.
That's a great question. I mean, I guess. I mean, for me, I usually work Monday night, so I don't fully get down to sit down and watch a game. I mean, the more football, the merrier, I guess. They are spread out a little bit. I think it works out well because if you want to watch the fourth quarter of one game, then it gets done, then it's the fourth quarter of the next game.
Yeah.
So I like that they're not simultaneous times.
One game's at halftime, the other game's still going.
Exactly. So I say, I guess I like it. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
It's something different.
Yeah.
I personally, I had a friend during, the Rona period that I was like, I don't want football on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Give me it every day.
Give it to me every day. I want football Monday through Sunday. I'll take football at any moment, especially then. I mean, it was, very briefly there before I got the job here. Actually, technically, I think I got the job once football season started. But I had a brief period where I didn't have a job, and I was like, I want to watch all the football possible. Give me the football every single day. Yeah, I'm all for it, Alex. So that's a great question. I am all for it. I just think I want as I'm not saying, no disrespect to these teams, but I look at the primetime games. I want to see the big dogs, right? Yeah. I want to see, the Chiefs and the Dolphins, for example, which is a European game, but whatever. Like, that's what I want to see in primetime. So what do you guys think, the chat? Do you guys like the 2 Monday night football games? Do you not like it?
They're doing it next week, too.
Yeah. What are the 2 next week?
I think one is like Philly-Tampa, maybe. Which right now might be a pretty good game. That's not a bad game.
Oh, it's the Rams and Bengals is the other.
Yeah, which also might be a good game.
Oh, so Burrow may not play.
Yeah.
It was. I looked at the line earlier. It was 6.5 Cincinnati. It's now 2.
2. Oh, wow. They don't think he's going to play then.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, if he doesn't play, I'm picking the Rams, Alex.
I mean, yeah. How do you not?
Have to.
How do you not? 0-3 start for the Bengals, maybe? Oof.
That's tough. I have the Nakua. Hopefully, I'm not butchering that.
Yeah, I picked him up in my other. I didn't start him though.
Same. 31 points on the bench, Alex.
I was like,
and he was my slot decision. It was between him and Najee Harris, and I'm going Najee instead. I need like 20 points from him to win, which is doable, but not what he's projected. So if Najee doesn't go at least 20 fantasy points, I'm gonna regret that.
And it was them playing the Niners. I was like, I don't know. I went with George Pickens over him.
Yeah.
I was like, no, Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, maybe big game.
Well, we'll see. Probably not 31, though.
I already lost 2 quarterback league, and I even have Mahomes and Hurts.
Yeah.
He had Russell Wilson and Kirk Cousins.
Oof.
They both outscored my guys.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins, he's my guy. And I had Rodgers and Mahomes. Rodgers goes down. Kirk Cousins is my guy here. We got Brandon saying Philly-Tampa going to be a better game than we think. Yeah. Tampa D's been balling. Baker throwing nukes. Mikey Evans, I agreed, Brandon. That is, I would say that's worthy. It's in Tampa, too. I mean, that is worthy of a Monday night football game. We got George saying double the games, double the fun. Better teams are funner, exactly.
Just like these boxes. Double the boxes, double the fun.
We got it filled up.
Yep.
Scott Dean. So we got 1 and 4 and college double number 2. So drop me 1 number from 1 and 4 and 1 number from the college.
Yeah, they're loving Baker in Tampa.
His teammates love him. I keep seeing stuff. Yeah. He's a great leader. He's very knowledgeable. He fires us up. Sometimes a change of scenery can go a long way. Yeah. And I hate to say it, if there's Brown fans out there, if Garrett Price is listening, don't hate me, Garrett, but Cleveland is where superstars go to escape. It's just that it's tough. Like, your career is going to go down if you're playing Cleveland. Simple as that. Bob Shaw says college 28, 1 and 4, 34. Thank you, Bob. Let me get my pen that I just dropped. We'll do the 1 and 4 first. 34 of 40. So Matthew Robert, Sammy, Sean, Sammy, and Scott in here. So that means we're going to do 2 more boxes of this kind. And then we're going to have just the college. We'll have a single, a double, and a quad in the new college after we get done with this college 1 in 4 pairing. I would say it's worked. My goal was to get at least 2 of these done this show. Goal achieved, Alex.
Yeah.
I have met my goal. I'm a big goal setter. I don't always talk about it, but I set these goals. Anytime you meet your goal, gotta be happy. Scott's got the Big 10 spot. Could be Russell Wilson. Sammy Joseph, Big 12. I mean, he wants the secondary guys in the listing. Bijan, Earl Campbell. Bob Shaw, ACC. We got Sammy Joseph, Pac-12. That could be that Gronk. Matthew DeMitt, SEC. And Sean Brennan just got the 1 in 4 box, which I'll open first because he's got the 1 in 4 spot. It's the everything else is automatically the 1 in 4 in this syllabus week / 1 in 4. Actually, I'll mark this just for now. So I'll put this 1 in 4 in here as well, Alex. But did explain that. Did explain that multiple times. That is how that break is working. Ooh, I thought this was going to be the Julio Rodriguez bat because there's 2 bats there. But it's a pitcher instead. How about the pitcher who created the surgery that we all know, Tommy John autographed baseball bat. Good get, Sean Brennan, on your Tommy John, sir. I like that, Alex. Tommy John is such a famous name. And you actually, like, you know, as a kid, I had no idea he was a pitcher. It took me a while to learn, you know, why that was a thing, the Tommy John surgery. He was a very, very good pitcher, by the way. A 4-time All-Star, 288 career wins. This is the, how about this? The Bionic Man inscription on the Tommy John baseball bat. Congrats, Sean Brennan. Nicely done. So one of the last 2 1 in 4 boxes will have the Julio Rodriguez in there. Ooh. And if you are a baseball fan at all, if you follow baseball even remotely close, you'll know that that's one of the best and one of the most exciting young players in the game, Alex.
Oh, big time, yeah.
He is phenomenal.
Hasn't been in the league very long. He's just been tearing it up since he's been up.
No, and it's a perfect example, too, Alex, how everything in the 1 in 4 is headliner quality.
Yeah.
So we'll be seeing Julio Rodriguez. 50% chances in the next break here in our college and 1 in 4 double. Yep. It can be in there. Again, I did mention this earlier. We combined the 1 in 4 break and the syllabus week break. It's a double box break. Anything that is in the everything else section, which includes baseball, is going to the everything else section. Nice. I had Tommy John when I was 19. Going in the collection, says Sean. There you go. Were you a baseball pitcher, Sean, or a football quarterback? That sounds like pretty serious surgery. But nowadays, some of these guys come back better than before, Alex. It is definitely effective. All right, 28 coming up. 28 of 30, syllabus week. Authentic coming up. Sean was a QB, there you go. So quarterbacks get that as well. It's another authentic in this new college series. Is it a headliner? You bet your dollar it is. Matthew DeMitt, SEC, Tim Tebow. Former Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, national champion, one of the best leaders, one of the iconic faces of college football. Matthew's got both college boxes. Both are headliners. Tim Tebow, Steve Young. Congratulations, Mr. DeMitt. That is how we do it.
Have a day.
Have a day, Matthew. He's got 3 out of 4 in this 1 in 4 in college double combo. Greg Maddux, Steve Young, Tim Tebow. He says, yes, thank you. You are welcome. And he says, let's run it back. That is great. On the table, Ronnie, is a BYU Steve Young College Authentic. And Ronnie's favorite helmet ever, the John Elway Retro Bronco Authentic. He loves that helmet so much that there was one night, you know how we have the 3 helmets on the desk?
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, Alex, you're the expert. You're the master. You get 3, 4, 5 on there. But Colin would get 3 on at once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do a really good job of showcasing the stuff. We had a crazy night where we had like Brady, Mahomes, and we had the exact Elway helmet in the hit video for the 4 p.m. show. So at 7 p.m., we made the executive decision. John Elway's going off the table. And Ronnie proceeded to say that Colin threw his Elway off the table. You know, the classic Ronnie over-exaggeration. So, yes, that is that helmet you love, Ronnie. Man, I was close, says Bob. Nice lid, Duder, says Sean. Very nice hit, says Bob. Scott says nice hit. Nice hit indeed, Matthew DeMitt. And just to be clear, in the college series, you want to get these guys on their college lists. Like Vince Young, for example, Johnny Manziel, guys we get in this college series very often as filler hits. Even Matt Leinart. They may not have been great NFL players like Tebow when it comes to college. These are Hall of Famers, some of the best to ever do it.
Even Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush.
Getting him on a USC all day.
Well, I want that so badly. We had a Reggie Bush slab card. I want the USC Reggie Bush next. The best college player, in my opinion, of all time, Reggie. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, Collins is Tim Tebow. But I'm like, Reggie Bush was... I mean, there's other guys who have done what Tebow did. Run and pass, win a Heisman, win a national title. No one did what Reggie Bush did in college. It was just electric. So, let's run this back. As Matthew said, I'm guessing Matthew is already back in there.
Yeah, but Sammy Joseph is with 2 spots.
Ooh, Sammy. All right, so that'll get us to 4 away. I'm happy to keep breaking as long as orders are coming in, Alex. But my goal is to actually get this cleared out this show. Get 2 more done. That way we just have the college break itself for the 7 p.m. show, and we'll probably clear out the entire college break. I mean, there's only 28 boxes left. I don't think there's going to be any left after night 10. If there's any left, Alex, it's going to be the classic thing. We pulled every headliner. There's 3 or 4 boxes left. No headliner left. But I think every headliner is going to go tonight. The college series, I would say, very rarely survives a day.
I know.
Very rarely. The only way it happens is if it gets absolutely picked apart by the customers. But the headliners, at least, will not survive the day. So come and get it, guys. Come and get it. 4 spots left. I'd say 6-spot break. Tebow off the board. Steve Young off the board. But Russell Wilson, Curtis Martin, George Kittle, Josh Allen, Justin Fields, Warren Moon, Rob Gronkowski Chrome, Peyton Manning Flash Authentic. All of these headliners are authentic. Syllabus week. I always find it so ironic when we, name these series, which, syllabus week, what's some of the other ones? I'm trying to think, because a lot of these guys did not study a lot. No. Let's be honest. They didn't have to, but I like it. It is kind of the start of college football, and I think it's crazy to think that a team that won 1 game last year, if the talk of college football, Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, what game do I want to watch?
Colorado.
The Colorado game. Taking on Oregon this upcoming week. And just because, Alex, I'm going to pick them to win anyway. I know it's their first big test, but I'm gonna buy in and make my pick. Colorado.
I think this is the one they lose, but I'm not going to bet against them. I'm just going to take the over.
Okay. Oh, yeah, a lot of points.
Yeah, Oregon scores a ton. The Colorado offense will score on them. I don't even care what it's at. I'm taking the over. 71.
Well, the line is Oregon minus 21.
Woo!
So I maybe Colorado will lose, but I'm taking the Colorado plus the points. That's a lot of points. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, Oregon's good.
They are good. They beat someone like 90 or 80 to
It's
something.
like 80 something to 0, 90 or
81 to 7 against Portland State.
And then that team won the next week 92 to 0.
I saw that, yeah. So I love the college series in particular because we get a lot of unique hits. Like we get stuff that we don't often see. I mean, I say this a lot, but it's true. Like there's not a lot of places you can find college memorabilia. I think of Ultimate Autographs as the premier place for that. And the college series, these guys love it. We love it. We try to get it in here as much as possible, but it's like 3 times a month? Like, we try to get it in as much as we can, but it's rarely more than once a week. And if I say that it's going to go in 1 or 2 days, in a given month, 30 days, Alex, it's in here for maybe 4 or 5 total.
Yeah.
So just get it while you still can, right? When it comes to the college. 3 spots to go in that double box break.
The only other break that might be better than, college is the 1 and 4. And guess what? We got it paired together.
We have them both, right? I mean, other than the diamond helmets, and maybe like the high roller, obviously. But other than those two, like if I was ranking my favorite breaks, actually my favorite is 1 and 4. Then it's the diamond / high roller. Then it's the college. So we're talking about 2 of the top 4 breaks paired together. And you have a 1 in 6 chance to win, which is better than the traditional 1 in 8. I mean, it makes sense why it's selling. I was literally, like, last night, like, I'm a guy who, like, stays here late after the show. I think about ideas. Then I think about ideas on my way home, and I'm like, how in the world can we get this college in the room? How can we sell this 1 in 4? Which made no sense why it wasn't selling. And I was like, let's pair them together. So, the boss man and I met today, proposed the idea. We were talking together what's the best way to get it in, and the 2 of our minds came together and we came up with this game plan, and it's worked. It has worked. 1 in 4 in college paired together has worked. Only 3 spots left there. We are going to have a jersey break for the early show. There's only 2 spots left in the jersey break. That is happening. I will give a quick top to bottom rundown of the break page. It's been a hot minute since I did that. Let you guys know everything we got going on. 3 spots left in the syllabus week double and the 1 in 4 combination break. Russell Wilson, Curtis Martin, George Kittle, Josh Allen, Justin Fields, Warren Moon, Rob Gronkowski, Peyton Manning. Those are all authentic helmets. And there's only 2 1 in 4 boxes left. One of them features a Julio Rodriguez secondary headliner hit. 13 boxes left in the diamonds. We have a Calvin Johnson authentic. We have a Justin Fields authentic, a Drew Brees authentic, and a Smith, Aikman, Irvin triple sign authentic. That's the 4 photoed headliners in 13 boxes. You add in Marshawn Lynch, CeeDee Lamb, Nick Bosa, Jordy Nelson, and Nick Chubb. That is 9 in 13 chance at a headliner. The Manning helmet looks sweet. Nice and orange, Kyle Dissler. It is beautiful. My favorite helmet currently available in the break room, either Peyton Manning, the Mahomes rep, or the Gronk Chrome. 5 left in the vault double box break. This vault has 3 boxes left. 2 of them are authentic. No headliners left, but 2 authentic helmets left in the vault. We got 8 to go in the diamond single as well. 8 to go in the never-ending can't miss reps. Every single headliner out there: Sanders, Taylor, Michael Irvin, Dak Prescott, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Patrick Mahomes, and Trevor Lawrence. 8 to go in the slab double. Only 1 headliner gone, Justin Herbert. We have the NFL's leading passer at the moment, Tua. There's a Cooper Kupp, Bo Jackson, Justin Fields. I have not had this name in the break room much. Aaron Donald. Top 5 defensive player ever. We did pull the Herbert, but we do have Derrick Henry and Adrian Peterson out there in the slab cards. We got 8 to go in the vault single. We got 5 to go in the can't miss rep helmets. That is $65 a spot. 2 to go in the jerseys. We still have Namath, Diggs, not say Flowers. We pulled the Flowers. Hines Ward, Tony Dorsett, and Earl Campbell. 8 to go in the minis. Mean Joe Green, Darrelle Revis out there. As far as photo headliners with 8 minis left, there's a DJ Moore and a Carson Palmer out there as well. And then once again, all the headliners minus Herbert available in these slabs. So I was going to say we're about to do the wheel spin, but we can't because we have the vault is not full. 5 to go on that vault double. That will be the wheel spin for tonight. I'm not respinning the wheel, and I'm going to go ahead and say at least for tomorrow, Alex, until we get the vault cleared out, that'll be the wheel spin tonight and tomorrow. So we'll see how, where we're at Wednesday. Steven and Colin are in Wednesday. I will give them the shot to, put up whatever they want. But for my 2 shows the next 2 days, the vault is our automatic wheel spin. So it is 5:34. I'm going to give these guys until 5:40. We do have you 2 spots in the double, Scott. 5 spots left there. So it is 5:34, Alex. I'm going to give them until 5:40. If no one gets in at all by 5:40, we're going to pick this up at 7 and have some breaks that are close. We are currently 3 away on the college and 2 away on the jerseys. If we are 1 or less away, I'll give them 5 more minutes until 5:45. Otherwise, if no one gets in by 5:40, 5:40 will be the show. My hit of the show, at least so far, I'm going to mix it up. Steve Young, BYU. Yeah. I've never seen that helmet. For hits of the video, hit videos, top hits. We see the Tim Tebow a lot, right? Tim Tebow Florida helmet a lot. We see this John Elway a lot. I do think that the Steve Young is my favorite hit. How about you?
Agreed. I always love stuff that we don't see very often. And that Steve Young's a perfect example.
First time ever seen a Steve Young BYU authentic. You did, Michael Bennett. Michael, you also won a $30 gift card last night. You were the only one to predict the exact score. Dolphins 24-17 over the Patriots. And what was Michael's slab card win?
It was that Jordy Nelson and Kansas State.
Yeah. Jordy Nelson, Kansas State, Michael Bennett was the specific slab card that you won, good sir. I should have bet it elsewhere. You need score predictions. That's the guy.
What's your predictions tonight, Michael?
Yeah, Michael, 2 games tonight. Could be $60 more if you get them right. And maybe he used that gift card to win the slab. Maybe. So, last call, guys. Here's that link. 3 to go in that double up college in 1 and 4. And then 2 to go in the jerseys. I mean, with the stroke of one order, Michael can knock out both, Alex.
Sure could.
That is very, very possible.
Would it put it past him?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. So here you go, sir. Who's getting these done? My preference is to get them done now, but it's kind of like a win-win for me. Because, Alex, getting momentums for the 7 p.m. show, getting pre-fills gets us off and running. So if you guys don't want to fill it in the next 3 minutes or get us one away, we'll pick it up tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. Any break orders that don't fill up in a given show carry over to the next show. It's 4 and 7 Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 on Saturday and Sunday. We're here pretty much every day of the year except for, Christmas, Thanksgiving, major holidays. I would say probably about 361 and a half is the over-under for the days we're here, Alex. Yeah. I'll set it at that, 361 and a half. So here we go. We do have one order coming in. It is Blake Miller. And Blake is in the never-ending can't miss reps. All right, Blake. So that's a break that might happen tonight. Let's see, that's the single we got in, right?
So 4 away now.
4 away. It could happen shortly, but realistically, tonight 7 p.m. show for the can't miss. Thank you, Blake Miller. Doing Miller time up here in the breaks. So, doing pretty good. Solid show. Nothing crazy, but we know the 7 p.m. show is typically busier. And as well as that break is going, the college and 1 and 4 pair, once we have that up as a single, a double, and a quad,
Yeah.
That's really going to fly. So it's going to be the college tonight and probably the diamonds. 13 diamonds left.
That's it.
I mean, Drew Brees, Calvin Johnson, and an Aikman Irvin Smith triple signed authentic. That is more than worthy for a chase. Those big names with so few boxes left in the diamond helmets. Any final thoughts from you, Alex, on this early show?
It's been a great show, and like you said, that college is gonna go crazy tonight.
It's gonna pop off. So I think that's gonna do it for us for the early show. Did give them ample opportunities to close out those breaks. We are gonna take our dinner break, but looking for a bit. Hold on, is someone doing this the 11th hour? Nope. Kevin got us one away. All right, I'll tell you what.
2 away in the jerseys.
2 away in the jerseys?
Yeah.
Probably were 2 away already.
Was it 2 away?
Yeah, I think Kevin got us 1 away.
away.
All right, I'm going to meet these guys halfway. I was about to sign off. Let's do 5:43 or 5:42 here. That is a 2-minute warning. If someone wants to close up the jerseys, which probably someone just did. Let me see here.
Oh, Michael Bennett getting us closer in that syllabus.
All right, I'm going to give them until 5:45. You guys both got orders. You guys have until 5:45. 6 minutes to close up those 2 breaks. 1 spot left in the jerseys. I think it's 1 left in the syllabus too, right?
Yep, one in both.
All right, they're going to fill then. Okay. Those will fill. In the event that they don't, 5 minutes for 1 spot each is, doable.
Yeah.
So let's get those knocked out this show. And that'll get us to 1 away from having just the college available. By the way, the college break is on fire right now. 2 boxes in.
2 headliners.
2 headliners. Steve Young and Tim Tebow. Beautiful Gator authentic helmet. So Florida had a massive win this weekend.
Did.
Taking down Tennessee. So Florida Gators, after that disappointing loss they had against Utah. So go figure. College football is wild.
Jersey's ready.
And jersey's ready. All right, thank you, Alex. I'll put these 3 helmets next to you. It's our second jersey.
Yes.
Jersey single number 2 coming up. All right, dropping a box number of Sean, Ronnie, Scott, Kevin, and Sean. And let's get that 1 and 4 / syllabus 1 knocked out here while we do the college break, or the jersey break, excuse me. I think, what one did we just do? Because I think there's one I didn't take off for the 1 and 4. It was, here, Matumbo was box.
You're saying for the 1 and 4?
Yeah.
It was box 31. Or 34. We did box 34.
34?
Yeah, only 22 and 38.
Yep, okay, so 34 is what I need to get off. Thank you, Alex. And the other college box we did was...
28?
28?
I want to say 28.
Oh, it's right here. Yes, sir, 28. So let me update that ticker as well. So it's going to be 15 through 27, and then 29 and 30. Let's do 13 in the jerseys. We don't have 13, Sean. We have 1, 14, 19, 23, 31 through 34, and 36 through 39. Jersey numbers about to scroll at the bottom of the ticker there, guys.
Yes, it is, Michael Bennett.
Yes, Michael Bennett. Mahomes is still out there, and so is everything else. 14, thank you, Sean. 14 works in the jerseys. I'm a little bit perplexed. The can't miss isn't moving a little bit quicker than it should be, Alex. But it is called the rep bias. I always say this, the reps display the same as the authentics.
Sure do.
If you're looking to keep your memorabilia, I'll be playing the rep breaks for sure, especially a can't miss. You're good, Sean, no problem. That happens to me as well sometimes. I delete the numbers off the ticker, and I'm like, oh, that was the wrong one. No problem at all, sir. We got 8 clicks here. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Scott Deans has the NFC North. Sean Brennan has the NFC South. Scott Deans, NFC East and West. Sean, AFC North. Kevin, AFC South. Sean Brennan, AFC East. And Ronnie and Sulaco in the AFC West. Oh, here's one I like. Scott Deans, you're getting Vince Papale, the subject of the movie Invincible. He's got the Vince Papale autograph on there. And this is a guy that I've personally met back in my TV reporter and anchor days, Alex. I would cover a lot of the college outings. They called it Arkansas State specifically. When I worked in Arkansas, it was their, what is it they called it? Their touchdown club, or whatever it's called. They would have guest speakers each week. And this is one of the guest speakers they had. And he is one of the best I've ever heard. He was a very inspirational guy, a very Italian guy, shakes your hand firmly, super nice person, beautiful jersey there, JSA certified. He was, by the way, a bartender with no college football experience. Dick Vermeil had the open tryouts for the Eagles. Papale made the team, and he was actually a key contributor of the special teams group.
Yeah.
So congrats, Scott Deans, on something unique, Vince Papale. For me personally, obviously, as you know, doesn't matter what I think, Alex, but for me personally, if I'm not going to get a headliner, I'd rather get this as a filler. Something unique, something different, something very cool. And we knocked out the can't miss just like that, huh?
Yeah, Michael Bennett, 4 spots.
All right, Michael says, forget it. I want the Mahomes now. Here I was thinking the college double was going to sell out first, but instead it's the can't miss, Alex, which is great. Fine with me. It's a break that we are definitely sleeping on that break. And I'm guessing that double is going to sell out, you know. Good. By the time we're done with this can't miss, it better. Vince Papale. I love the retro Eagle jerseys. These are sweet. Like, if I had to pick myself an Eagle jersey, I would pick this one personally. I don't know how our guy Colin thinks about this one, but it's nice. All right, so we got Dwayne The Rock Delaware Turner in here, Sean Brennan, Blake Miller, and then Michael Bennett with the 4 spots. 50-50 shot for Michael. Can't miss reps. Probably a good number to play with. I always say, you know, I would play with 1, 2, 4, or 8 spots, Alex.
Yeah.
You either get all the spots, get yourself a guaranteed dub. If you're feeling like a gambler, getting half the spots in a break like this, if it pays off, it's going to be nice for you. So can't miss rep. It's our first one, right, this show? First one. We got box 15. Oh, boy. Is number 15 in box 15. Patrick Mahomes, perhaps. That was you with me, right? The guy that was calling him Fatty Mahomes?
Yes. Fatty Mahomes. Inside joke with his nephews.
So random.
I forgot who that was.
Yeah. It might have been Sean, actually.
It might have been.
Maybe. That was funny. All right. 8 clicks here for our spots. If it is Mahomes, it's Sean. And there it is. It is Sean, right? It's Fatty Mahomes.
Fatty Mahomes.
I think he was using the Twitch username. That's why.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it was that guy. Well, it could be yours, sir. You've got the spot here. Delaware Turner, NFC North. By now, Delaware's just annoyed with me, saying, I am not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Stop calling me that crazy guy. We got Michael Bennett, NFC South, NFC East. Blake Miller, NFC West. By the way, Michael Bennett, NFC East. We have Lawrence Taylor, Michael Irvin. We got Dak Prescott. That's a good spot to be. Sean, AFC North. Michael's got another good spot, AFC South. Trevor Lawrence, Marvin Harrison, and we have Reggie Wayne. That's who it was, Reggie Wayne.
Yeah.
And then Sean's got the Mahomes spot, saying no Twitch today on the Facebook. By the way, you can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. We're on all 3 platforms. Or you can watch off the break page, which registers as a Twitch view, by the way.
Yeah.
So all sorts of options for you guys. All right, box 15 of 25. Do we have number 15 in box 15 here? Could it be Patrick Mahomes, perhaps? Already pulled Steve Young, Dikembe Mutombo, a lot of guys I like today. There's not a player I like more than Mahomes in the NFL, at least. I mean, if you watch our intro to the show, you know that.
Yeah.
We got a Niner, 49er, NFL's third all-time leading rusher. It is Blake Miller, single spot snipe. Salute the service rep, Frank Gore. All right, Blake. Good get for one spot, well worth it. This is another one of those guys. I know we talk about headliners that get underappreciated. Like Jalen Hurts, for example, is a prime example of that. Here's a filler that doesn't get enough love. Third all-time in the history of the National Football League in rushing yards. You get that as a filler hit. That is fantastic. Here's a good boxer, too, Alex, apparently.
Is he? Yeah, I know he did have a boxing fight.
Yeah. At least I think he's good. I think he boxed... Is he the guy who boxed Darren Williams at some point, or was that someone else?
Didn't Le'Veon Bell box
Maybe.
someone too?
I don't know.
I'm all confused. There's too many athletes boxing now.
I don't like to judge people, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. You play football. You have, the most carries in the history of the National Football League. You've had your head banged in enough, and then you go play boxing?
Yeah.
Oh, Frank. Yahtzee thing, says Blake. Nice hit, Blake, says Michael Bennett. Gore was a beast. I got to be honest, I missed that, Blake. The Yahtzee from Blake Miller when he wins. That's his signature celebration.
I like it.
That has been missed in the break room, Blake. I know you're a busy guy, but we do miss you, brother. Glad to have you back in the breaks, Blake Miller.
We finally did fill up that double.
It only took 15 minutes.
I know.
But hey, better late than never. So I need one 1-in-4 box and one college box. And drop me your numbers. Sammy, Matthew, Michael, and Matthew. Matthew's got both of the college helmets.
Sure does.
And he's got a 1-in-4 item as well. Makes sense why he's in here. He's been literally cleaning house. Here's my Dikembe Mutombo that I loved. This new junior captain schedule is crazy, he says. Yeah, I bet. I always tell the guys, play when you can. I get it. Ultimate Autographs is a big part of everyone's life, but everyone's got their own lives too. Play when you can, watch when you can. And you guys are always welcome in the room, though, for sure. Correct. Julio Rodriguez, Sean, is still available. So Michael wants 13 and 17. So just to clarify, Michael Bennett, we have one box from the 1-in-4 and one box from the college. So we don't have 13 and 17. So let me know what one you want in the college and what you want for the 1-in-4, which is 22 or 38. I know Michael just tuned in. Maybe he didn't get the explanation, but we comboed the college break with the 1-in-4 break. The everything else spot is automatically the 1-in-4 box, which Mr. DeMitt got a, was it Steve Young and Greg Maddux? Yeah. 22 in the 1-in-4, says Michael. Thank you, sir. And then do you want 13 or 17 in the college? All right, looking for number 17 in box 17. That could be one Josh Allen, potentially. All right. Sammy, Matthew, Michael, and Matthew. This is our second to last pairing that we are doing one more break like this, and then it's going to be just the college series by itself for you guys. All right, Matthew DeMitt, you've got the Big 10. Big 12 is Matthew, Michael ACC, Michael Pac-12, Sammy SEC, and Sammy everything else / 1-in-4. We got box 22 coming up. This is the 1-in-4 box. And then we got the college coming up. Here we go. Julio Rodriguez baseball bat. One of the big baseball fans in the break room, none other than Sammy Joseph. Here's your Julio Rodriguez bat, Sammy. All-star outfielder for the Mariners. All-star game in Seattle this year. When he got up to the plate, that place erupted.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome get right there. He is probably a top 10 player in baseball, Julio Rodriguez, right?
Yeah.
Number 44, hits for power, hits for average. Very electric player. Congrats, Sammy, on Julio Rodriguez, a guy that's only going to get better.
Yeah, exactly.
As good as he is now, only going to get better, Mr. Julio. Like, I actually kind of like that. I don't know what the last 1 in 4 box is.
Yeah.
Because they're all a lot of fun. Congrats, Sammy, on the Rodriguez bat. Having fun here in the break room. Definitely, again, kind of a late charge with orders, which obviously I would love to have orders the whole way. And we were still busy enough early, but late charges are obviously welcome. All right, Sede. Julio Rodriguez. One more coming up in our double portion here. Is the vault still 5 away, Alex? 5 away on the double, so no vault. Wheel spin. Unless we get that closed up, that will be the chase for tonight's show. It's our first rep helmet in the college. We're getting spoiled with all the authentics, but, I mean, doesn't mean it's not really good, right? It's a fantastic college series here. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Sammy. You don't have the right spot, unfortunately. We have one of the best running backs ever. Hook'em Horns, Earl Campbell. I think he's got the HT Heisman Trophy 77 inscription. He's done what very few guys have done in the history of football. He's a pro and college football Hall of Famer, a Heisman Trophy winner, and an NFL MVP. That is Matthew DeMitt. He is
on fire.
3 for 3 with college boxes. JSA certified. Matthew DeMitt, congrats on your Earl Campbell. And I know this is, by the way, typical of what the non-photoed headliners look. It's the secondary headliners, but you get Julio Rodriguez and Earl Campbell as, non-photoed headliners. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, says Matthew. You are welcome, sir. Thank you so much for playing. And I'm sure you're already going to do this anyway, but jump in the next one, right? At some point, he's got to lose a college break, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's 3 for 3, and they're all huge names. Tim Tebow, Steve Young, Earl Campbell. All of these are incredible names in the college series. Data Baby, Matthew DeMitt. All right, let me quickly take a peek at the break page. See if we have anything else that's close. Mostly open. So this is a good signing off point. I'll give you guys just another minute or two just in case someone closes something out at the 11th hour. But otherwise, we'll regroup and pick this back up in literally about an hour, Alex. It's going to be a brief dinner break. And it's going to be another great show tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. We should clear out the college. My best guess is during tonight's show. Only 27 boxes left now. Once we have the quads up in that too, that's going to go super, super fast. And if it goes fast enough, a reasonable time, 9:30, we can even drop a basketball for these guys. Now that's only a 20-box series, half basketball, half baseball. It's going to be a ton of fun. All right, once again, I think Alex and I agree on this. Hit of the show, Steve Young. Could easily go Tim Tebow or John Elway, but we see the Tim Tebow Florida lid a lot. We see the John Elway lid a lot. I've never, ever seen a Steve Young BYU lid in the break room. We do get Steve Young 49ers, But although we are going to have a pretty nice Steve Young surprise coming up in the slabs. That's all I'll say. But I did see the slabs in the other room. There will be a nice surprise. And we do have a couple orders. I'm going to go ahead and give them a little more time here, actually. I was getting ready to sign off, but Michael and Sammy say, not yet, Kamen. We are now 3 left in that break. So I do say as long as orders are coming in, we'll continue to break boxes. And I did say I would love to get this cleared out at least before the 7 p.m. show. So we can run it back, Michael and Sammy. We can run it back. Matthew's going to get in there, right? He's got to.
I would assume so.
Matthew hasn't lost yet in that break. He's playing with house money, at least for tonight.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and give them 6 minutes to fill it up, Alex. It is 5:59. If it is 100% full at 6:05, we'll break it. If it's 1 away, we're breaking it tonight. Because it's going to fill anyway, and the new one will be up in anyway at some point. So you guys want to see that double this show? Let's get it knocked out the next 5 to 6 minutes. Otherwise, that'll likely be the first break of the 7 p.m. show for you folks. I mean, if these orders come in super, super hot, Alex, we will skip our dinner break, but they've been decently steady, but probably not hot enough to warrant the dinner break skipping. But I would love to get this closed up before we go. That way, the fresh series is available for everybody in the room, single, double, and quad in our college. And I really want to know what the last 1 in 4 box is, because sometimes I like knowing what's in there, because that way it helps me, sell it, hype it up. But every once in a while, the mystery, especially in a 1 in 4, is a lot of fun.
It really is.
I know it's not a baseball bat, because all the baseball bats are cleared out over there. That's the one thing I know it's not. But we'll see. We will see either in 5 minutes, Alex, or in about an hour, depending on whether they close this up, this show. By the way, once again, I'll show off this college in case you guys just tuned in. This is what we're playing for. Russell Wilson, Curtis Martin, Authentic, George Kittle, Josh Allen, Justin Fields, Warren Moon, Rob Gronkowski, and how beautiful is that Peyton Manning Flash Authentic for Tennessee. That is just ridiculously nice. The Gronk is even nicer looking. This Chrome, the Hard Edge, the Shut Authentic, man, oh man, is that clean.
It is.
Absolutely beautiful, beautiful lid that we could be seeing in just a few minutes, Alex.
Could be.
I mean, every box available in every series, should you guys want that. 2 to go. So please don't make this awkward. Don't get it to 1 away, and then I'm having to sit here and decide, do I give you guys extra time? Let's get this knocked out by 6:05. 2 spots left. Let's make it happen, guys. Clear out the rest of the 1 in 4 and fully have our college in the room. Maybe we clear out the vault tonight, and with that being the guaranteed wheel spin, and we might have basketball in the room soon as well. And it's a pretty good basketball series, I'll say that much. Pretty good basketball series. Good enough that I was debating, do we combine it with basketball or college?
Oh, wow.
But I know how much they love college, so
Yeah.
I had to go the college route. I just know it's only 20 boxes in there, so it goes even quicker. So 2 left. Let's see. Sammy's got 1, and Michael does he have 3?
Yeah, he's got 3.
Michael Bennett has 3, so he is anxiously awaiting that break. Who's helping out Michael Bennett and getting this closed up here? Give you guys a few more minutes here, 3 minutes. If it gets to 1 away, I might be in that awkward spot where I got to think. But if it's still 2 away at 6:05, we're definitely hopping off, Alex. So someone's got to be the hero here, close it out, or it'll be the starter break for tonight. We certainly have Delaware Turner. What did Delaware Turner win?
A couple things. He
Yeah.
won a Michael Pittman slab and a Zay Flowers jersey.
All right, so Zay Flowers, Ravens autographed jersey, and Michael Pittman Jr. Colts receiver slab card. You've got 2 W's on your first day in the break room. I would say not too bad.
1 away now.
It always happens, Alex. I believe someone's going to get in the next 2 minutes. 1 spot to go there, guys. I would say in Ted Lasso, believe.
It's all Sammy and Michael.
Yeah. Nice, says Delaware. Clearly, Delaware was not watching the show because I kept saying Dwayne The Rock, Delaware Turner.
Yeah.
Nice job. Nice start to your break room career. The famous new customer mojo. I know a lot of guys are looking at the authentic headliners in that break. I know exactly what Sammy's looking at. Right here. Bijan Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's what Sammy wants. The Bijan is still out there. The one I kind of want to see other than Manning and Gronk, I want to see Flutie Flakes, Doug Flutie. That's one. Boston College. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Just got started, says Delaware. Got a question for you, Delaware. What's your favorite team?
Yeah.
I love asking all the new customers what team they like. That way I can direct them in the breaks of their favorite squad. Football is what we usually run, but we do have basketball, baseball, college football as well. So if you have other favorite teams, or if you're like a big Messi fan like me, please let me know. Oh, Delaware. Well, Alex and I are also, unfortunately, Bear fans.
Yes, we are.
Delaware's a Bear fan. Tough.
Literally bear down.
Tough. Bear down. Everything Chicago. We are based out of the Chicagoland area, which means that we more easily get college items in the room. We currently have a lot of Justin Fields. Slab cards, college, diamond helmets. Justin Fields is everywhere.
And it's a Sammy versus Michael break.
All right, perfect. I took away the awkwardness, so please pull the Bijan lid for me. It got filled by 6:05, Alex.
Yeah.
Criterias were made. So college box number, please.
And go ahead and post the...
Post it. Yeah, go ahead and post it. I mean, if they clear it out by the time this break is done, we'll break it. Otherwise, we'll be doing that tonight.
Single, double, and quad.
Okay, so Sammy, I need only 1 box number. Just to be clear, this is 1 from the 1 and 4 and 1 from the college. He says, oh, wait, I messed up. 4 or 7, Sammy. 4 or 7. I'm guessing he's going to go with 4. 4. Oh, 7. Oh, he surprised me. Sammy Joseph mixing it up. He is Mr. Box 4. All right, Sammy, 7 it is. 4 was my pick, but Bijan's number 7. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Bijan Robinson, 2-0 Atlanta Falcons. Did not expect to be saying that, although, not the toughest schedule.
At 1 and 4, it's heavy.
Oh my gosh. Do we have an authentic helmet here in the 1 and 4? That is going to the everything else / 1 and 4 spot. We could have 2 authentic helmets here, Alex. That's great. We got 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I think Sammy just got the 1 and 4. He's got that everything else spot. So we have the Big 10 is Sammy. Michael's got the Big 12, ACC Pac-12. Sammy's got the SEC. It just means more. And Sammy everything else / 1 and 4. All right. Yeah, this definitely, it's got to be, well, I shouldn't speak because we have had the NASCAR full-size helmets, which are similar to the NFL authentic helmets. This is an authentic helmet. What do we got here? I mean, I do say everything is nice in the 1 and 4. I think Sammy got the same helmet of the Diamonds last night.
Ooh.
It's Bijan Robinson's teammate, one of the most talented young tight end / receiver types, Kyle Pitts. Beautiful, flash, authentic. You know what I say about Kyle Pitts? He's got to get another quarterback, because otherwise, the sky's the limit. Congrats, Sammy, on your Pitts authentic. Good get. Beautiful flash. I mean, his rookie season, Alex, he had over 1,000 receiving yards. So he has proven himself in the NFL already. So Sammy with the Pitts. And we are fully in for the college break. A 1 and 4 is gone. It is a single, a double, and a quad. We will run that the entire night tonight. Pitts is awesome, and yes, he needs a QB. He says, nice, I forgot I won that last night. He'll remember in 2 to 3 business days when it gets shipped to his house.
Yeah.
Sammy! Sometimes I wonder what, Sammy's mailman, what Rosa, Ronnie, what they think. Because there's a lot of stuff that gets sent over there. Box 7. Yes, sir. 7 of 30 in the college portion of the double box break. Oh my gosh, it's another authentic, Alex. It's another one, as DJ Khaled would say.
They're just picking it off left and right.
We are, and it's a headliner. We got ourselves Michael Bennett with the Warren Moonshot authentic. Hall of Fame 06 inscription. This is the first black quarterback inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He was a great college player at Washington before that. Shut authentic. Congrats, Michael, on the Warren Moon. Sammy says, nice win, Michael. Both of them had 3 spots in that break. Both of them get 1 authentic helmet. Nicely done, gentlemen. Thank you, Sammy, says Michael. Both of my offices are stacked floor to ceiling. Quattro's room is filled with all the headliners, and my mail has started leaving them at the street. LOL. All right, you better hurry up and get them, Sammy, before someone else takes them. Those are good problems to have, Alex. He's like, I need a storage unit. I have too many helmets. So good stuff. Man. So we have a single, double, and quad up in that college break, huh, Alex?
Yes, we do.
So come and attack it. Let's see. Let me do the good old scan of what is possible in that break. Let's put the best case scenario for a customer. Let's see. If you get the Big Ten, Russell Wilson, George Kittle.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. That's 3 Big Ten lids you can get with 1 spot. We've got Peyton Manning in the SEC spot. Let's see. Big Ten, Jackson Smith in the Jigba as well.
Big 12, Bijan and Josh Gordon.
Bijan, Josh Gordon. Doug Flutie is the ACC.
Which goes with Pitt.
Yeah, Curtis Martin, Pitt. And then the Pac-12, Rob Gronkowski. I mean, that's a beautiful lid.
No matter what division, what conference.
Yeah.
There's something.
Michael Bennett's going to join Sammy as well. Got one the other day, a storage unit, heading over there in a few with a ton of boxes. Yeah, Michael's got that same conundrum.
I bet.
That's cool, man. That is very, very cool. You guys got to get like a specific man cave in the basement. Just, tell the family the basement's mine. You back away.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out the man cave out there for these guys. All right, mostly open. It's a good stopping off point, Alex. I'll put the Warren Moon lid away. I'll give these guys just another minute just in case. Otherwise, we are going to take our dinner break here. And, it's now about 45 minutes. So tonight's show should be hopping.
Oh, yeah.
There's only, I think now, 26 college boxes left. Mm-hmm. And let's not forget the diamond helmets. There's only 13 diamond boxes left. All of those could go tonight. The Warren Moon is nice. Does not change anything for me. I'm still going Steve Young, BYU, as the hit of the early show. But tonight's hit of the show could be Drew Brees, could be Peyton Manning, Mahomes, Gronk. There's a lot of good options. Thank you, guys. Says Sammy, got to run and eat dinner with the family and do the bedtime routine. I'll be back in a bit. Don't give away my Bijan lid, says Sammy. You could get a spot in there, Sammy, just to make sure. Obviously, you don't have to be present to win.
Yeah.
You get your spot. If Bijan comes out, you've got better odds. The Steve Young was won by Matthew DeMitt.
Yeah.
He won this and Greg Maddux in the same double box break. Mr. DeMitt did some massive work here in the break room. So I think that's going to do it for us for the early show, Alex. As always, thank you so much for co-hosting, for producing, doing a great job with the orders. Thank you to all the customers for watching, for chatting, for buying. What is Delawayne still in? Delawayne asking to have still two more drawings.
I don't think he's in anything else that I know
Okay. So Delawayne, let me know if you have an order number. We can look it up that way. But any breaks that didn't fill up the show are going to fill up tonight at 7. So good call, Matthew. PM me if you're interested in talking trades. I have 10,000 lids from UA, LOL. I like it. So that's going to do it for us for the early show. Back here in 45 minutes, guys. See you soon.